Welcome back, everybody. Spirit Hunters Paranormal 911. My name is Tim, and we're going on another adventure today. I'd like to say that a lot of our adventures are of cemeteries, and some of them seem to be, I don't know, kind of slow, maybe not interesting to a lot of people, but these cemeteries, there's a lot of history in them. There's some old grave headstones. We try to go into these places and try to find out how far back they date. Some of the first settlers that are in these cemeteries. But this cemetery we're going to is kind of an abandoned cemetery. When we walked through it, didn't look like a whole lot of people come to visit this cemetery. There's a lot of graves that are in there. A lot of them don't have headstones anymore. Not sure where they're buried at in this cemetery. A lot of them are falling apart. They're kind of spread out over quite a large area. Some of them, like most cemeteries, there's a lot of headstones that have weathered over the years, and you just can't make out what they say. There's not much information on this cemetery, but we're going to go through this cemetery and see what we can find out, see if we can pick up on any type of energy feelings, just basically stuff like that is what we're doing at most of our cemeteries. Of course, we go around to some of them, kind of a memory or a visit, a memorial to place flowers on some of the grave sites that are old, that people no longer visit, or either that or just don't have any family in the area. We also put out flags to like some of the military graves. We do a lot of, I guess, kind of visiting towards children's graves, because that's kind of a sad thing for me, where a child has died at a young age or at birth, and it's just sad that they never got a chance to live any bit of their life. But that happens in this world, especially back in the old days where there probably wasn't the medicines that there are today to probably save a lot of them. We're more fortunate nowadays, but it still happens. Anyways, be sure to hit that subscribe button, share and like. Uh, you know, Let everybody know that we're out there doing videos. We're still kind of new at this, doing the video part. We've been doing cemeteries for quite a while now, among other things. But we do make mistakes in our videos. We're trying to learn from our mistakes. The viewers, they're giving us comments to maybe help us make these videos a little bit better. Make them more entertaining for you all. So, be sure to comment and let us know if there's something you see or think that we might do to make these videos better. We definitely would appreciate it. Or if you happen to see anything in our videos that we may have missed, definitely let us know, because we do miss things here and there where viewers have a little better eye, I guess, at capturing things that we missed, and let us know. So until then, let's go on this journey. Alright, we're here at a cemetery. Get it out here. We're at another cemetery here doing a daytime visit. It's kind of an abandoned cemetery, old. I understand it's also supposed to be an all-black cemetery. Don't know how old it is. There's not very many headstones left in here. A lot of them are just gone or damaged or broke or deteriorated. We're going to kind of walk through here and kind of check it out, see if we can pick up any type of feelings here. See what we can get from this cemetery. Kind of out in the middle of nowhere. The road getting back in here is kind of all beat up. So I don't imagine very many people come to this cemetery from the looks of it. I don't know if these are going to show up on the camera or not. This one here is of an Albert Green. All it has is his age, 54 years old. That's all the information it gives on it. Doesn't look to be, but maybe about 2 dozen headstones that I can see. But I'm sure there's a lot of them that there's not even any headstones here anymore. I got Braxton with me here. He's over here standing in the shade with the little K2 meter. Keep an eye on that. See if it goes off. Are there any spirits here that would like to communicate with us? Please come and do so. You can set off the K2 meter or talk into my camera here, and possibly we'll be able to hear your voice. There's a lot of these headstones that you can't even make out what they say anymore. Writing's on the back of this one. 1944 when this person passed away. That one there can't even make out at all. One over here, it's broke, just laying on the ground. I don't know if it's been damaged by somebody or it just deteriorated and falling apart. Just heard a voice. Sounded like a female's voice. Getting anything on the K2?
Nope.
Sounded like I heard the name Peggy. Is there a Peggy here that's trying to talk with us? hear this tree. Let's say 1909, 1903. Can't make out the name though. A lot of these are just broke, deteriorating. There's nothing here at all. You hear that?
No.
Is this your grave here? Keep hearing Peggy. Look and see if you can find a name on these. You see a Peggy anywhere?
P-E.
Does it say Peggy? That says Peggy, doesn't it?
P-E-G-G-I-E.
Peggy. Is this your grave, Peggy? Is that you talking to me? Oh.
What?
You didn't hear that?
No.
You didn't hear yes?
You're hearing that shit, bro. My ears must be clogged or something. No, she's just speaking to you, not us.
I'm going to do a spare box here.
Do you want me to go ahead and put the meter on?
Yeah.
I'm about finished.
Some graves is what she was trying to talk with me. I'll do a little spirit box to enable you to speak through it where we can hear you. Even though it sounds like I'm already starting to hear you.
Power on.
Now in SB7 mode.
What was that? August?
Spirit box I have here will not harm you. It'll just let us know that you are here and you can talk to us. Peggy, are you here? Peggy, I'm here at your grave site. If you'd like to talk with us. My name is Tim.
I heard like height.
Are there any spirits here that would like to talk with us?
Me.
Or no. Or me. Who am I talking with?
I heard Bridget. I literally just heard Bridget.
Yeah.
My, nope.
My fetus.
My name is Tim. I have Braxton here with me. Can you say our names? Are you watching that camera or just holding it down to the ground?
I'm watching.
Yeah.
It's recording the EMF meter.
If there's any spirits here, could you touch this little EMF meter on the ground?
You want me to record you?
Touch it and make it light up for us. I'd appreciate it. Who's here in this cemetery that would like to talk with us? We're not here to harm you in any way or disrespect you. We would just like to communicate. Peggy, are you here? Are there any spirits here that can see us and would like to talk with us? Hello? What other spirits are here in this old cemetery that would like to speak? You can do so through this spirit box and we can hear you.
Camera's getting heavy. Now it's getting hot.
Alright, well, if anybody did come through, we'll listen to it back later and see what you've had to say. See if we can make it out. It's hot out here.
Yeah. Cover off.
Well, get that meter box.
I've got it for me.
Spider.
Well, I think I picked up something. Sounded like a couple things may have come through. Sounded like I heard a hi and a couple names, and these graves are just totally just falling apart. There's one over here, I'm sure that was a grave, but the only thing that's left is a pile of bricks. Don't see no headstone, or if there is, it's just all kind of falling apart, deteriorated.
Spider
Yeah. Swinging.
Got just a stone in the ground here. headstone.
Hmm.
I'm sure there's a lot of graves in here that there's not even any markers at the site, so there ain't no telling how many are in here. Hearing a guy's voice now. And I've heard, I don't know if it's a date. Can you tell me that date again? (1903) or '02? Keep an eye out for.
302, 1903, 04.
What was that name? Allen? Did you say Allen? Well, sounds like Allen, I don't know. Keep an eye out on some of these graves, see if you see an Allen on there anywhere, or a date of 1902 or 3. I don't know if my camera's picking up on any of those voices or not, or if I'm just hearing them. They're not very strong. What's 1901?
Hmm.
Oh, that's
But
born day.
anyhow.
I'm talking death date. Usually,
Death date?
yeah.
Hmm.
Looks like most of these graves that we've seen are dated back into the early 1900s when they've passed away. Of course, they may go back even further than that, because there's a lot of them that you can't even read. Can't hardly make that one out there either. I wonder if there's any back here in this high grass.
Well, it's up ending to this area.
It does look like it has been
Keep going.
mowed compared to the other places. I don't know.
Was this it? I think the wall.
I mean, there's no fence or anything right here. Do you see any
There would be one.
headstones or anything look like out in there?
I don't know if it sounds weird as it is.
I mean, it's all grown over.
I wouldn't be surprised if I found one or two graves back there. Just for adoption or whatever.
Well, I mean, there's no markers on a lot of these in here. Because in the information I was able to find out, it said there's a lot of graves here that are unmarked. So to me, that means there's just no headstones or any type of markers over a lot of them anymore. Can't make these out. They're just not legible. You can tell that something was engraved on them, but that's about it. all busted to pieces.
Hmm.
I was not getting no K2 readings.
No, I check them anytime.
That one there is broke.
Hmm?
That one there is broke. It's a Russell. Born in 1856. Can't tell what the date is when he passed away. It's broke off right there. Georgina, 1930. Brown soft.
Hmm.
Brown soft.
What does that mean?
Huh? Just soft. It's not like it's not packed tight. Of course, it rained a couple days ago.
We could do a giant hole under us. We wouldn't even know.
Age 83 years of age. Died 1909. Mary Allen. I know it goes back to 1909 or 190. What was that other one? 1905. That we saw back there. Oh, that's a wild name.
What?
That's a wild name.
What does it say?
Tennessee Street. They were named after a street, I guess.
Is that their name?
Well, that's
Or
what
is
it
it the one
says.
above it?
Columbus, husband of Tennessee Street. His first name was Columbus. His last name was Tennessee Street. But you don't see that very often.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Street, so I guess the last name was Street. And I guess his first name was Columbus, and his middle name was Tennessee, maybe? Go figure that one. That looks like one of the cemeteries we need to bring some flowers to and put on some of these graves. This is just a forgotten cemetery. It doesn't look like anybody even comes here. Maybe have somebody comes in and mows every now and then, but looks like that's about it. Is this a soldier? I mean, the headstone looks like a military person standing at attention holding a rifle. And it says Private Nathan Johnson.
Look at this. Put up.
Is it a marker or a headstone or something just covered over? I imagine there's probably a lot of them buried underground here. especially if nobody maintains the grounds or anything. Peggy, are you here? Tried to talk with you. Well, yeah, we may come back and do a night one on this and see if we get any activity, because I'm feeling a little bit of energy here. I have heard some voices. I can hardly make that one out. It's got like a moss. Looks like a Jesse, maybe? Leslie? I don't know. Don't know. Alright, well, let's kind of walk through here. We're able to make out a few of the headstones. Not very many of them. A lot of them are damaged. But like I say, it doesn't look like anybody even comes here to visit or anything, because you see no flowers at any of the headstones. So really don't know, but if we find out any more information on it, we definitely will let our viewers know. Until then, we're going to close out this session, and we'll see you on the next one. Well, if you watch this video, you can see kind of what I was talking about in the beginning, that it's pretty spread out over a good area. There's not a whole lot of headstones there. There's some of them that just had like bricks, piled up. They may have had it built some kind of a headstone form, or I don't know. It just looked like it just deteriorated, or maybe even vandals come in and destroyed them. I really don't know, but it was just a cemetery that we came across out in the middle of basically nowhere, and it just doesn't look like anybody has been there or takes care of it. But I hope you did enjoy this video, and I hope you keep following us on our channel. Keep watching, because we do come across some interesting places. Learn a lot of history about some of these places, and to me, sometimes it's worth the trip, just being able to see some of the unusual headstones, some of the old style headstones. They're not like the new modern headstones where they all basically look the same. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that like button and share button, and if you're not a subscriber to our channel, please do so. Hit that notification bell. That way, every time one of our videos go live, you'll be notified. And I hope you are enjoying our videos, and hope you're learning a little history about some of these places that we go. Till our next video, have a great day.